Good morning, traders. Okay, we're just past 7 o'clock. First thing I want to do is just go over a trade from yesterday. As I've mentioned a few times, each week I'm going to go over one good trade that could have been taken, just to help subscribers out, especially those who are beginners. So, where is it gone? Let's have a look. Okay, so here it is here. We identified this zone in the morning yesterday. I said potential for a retest down here and down here. The market fell off at 8 o'clock very strongly, touched into the zone and then rejected. Now this candle at 8 o'clock, although you could call it a pin bar, it is not a good signal. It's way too close to the next zone. You'd be entering above the high and going straight into a zone. This 805 candle, and this is a good pin bar signal. Now it doesn't look like a pin bar. I'm sure a lot of you discarded this as an entry candle. That's why it's important to check out the criteria for the candles. This is a perfectly fine pin bar, entering above the high, and it's a very simple trade. You're trading it into the next zone where you're going to get your resistance, where you're expecting your resistance. You're entering above the high here and it goes into the next zone. I believe about 13 or 14 points could have been taken from the move. That's why it's important just to check your candles if you're not sure, because a lot of the time they don't look like very good pin bars, but they are actually perfectly fine signals. Okay, so it's only the level 1 subscribers who are receiving the emails now. So I know a few of you haven't registered at the Skype room yet. I'm going to close down the ability to enter the room today, just because I've had a few people enter the room. They must just be searching random names, and they're joining the room, and I'm having to kick them out. So if you do still want to join, just send me an email, and I will sort that out for you. Okay, so today's review. We're still out of this trend channel. However, we haven't been going anywhere. Yesterday, we basically traded in between the two zones in the morning, broke a little bit higher later on in the day, and then we fell back again. We've produced a doji, which is a candle of indecision. It's the first of the month today. First of the month is, it's historically a good time for fund managers to inject funds into a market. So if the market is going to push up and continue its bullish run, I really would like to see some of it come in today. Because right now it's starting to look very weak. It's looking as though it may be a false break. Let me just go on to the 4 hour before I go on to the 5 minute. So what we can basically see right here, we've came up, created a high, came down, created a high, came down. So right here we've created a level of support and resistance. Currently it's resistance. The market breaks through and it's now using as support. The market is basically stuck in between the zone up here, which is the 6100, the 6120 level, and down here to the 6000 up to around about 6030. So this is really the two areas where we need to be watching today. We have already been watching them the last few days, and this is where we're looking for signs to see what the market wants to do. Right now it's made no definite push either way. We've tried to break out here. We had a strong candle which instantly rejected, but then we've came down. We've showed bullish sentiment, pushed up and came right back down again, pushed down, and now we are pushing up once again. So we're stuck in a bit of a range. As long as that continues, you can just trade it as a range. It's absolutely fine. 6006 to 6012. Actually, that's going to be a little bit larger, that zone. It's going to come up to 6018. It's daily support and resistance level. We have unfilled gap, and we have 6006, which is S2. Up above 6032 to 6036. This is also a good area to watch. And up above we have it's basically the 6100 level, but the main area of support and resistance has been 6,105 up to 6,106. And up above we have 6,120 to 6,123. Really, I want the market to break this zone to the upside if we're going to continue with our bullish run. Now we're pushing up pre-market. There's nothing down below. This is also the thing, when we've had days which are sort of trending sideways, not really going anywhere, you get your price action starting to get squashed up a little bit, like this. And this is a good time to just be a little bit careful. You know, you're taking smaller trades. You're going to find support and resistance all over your chart. You can see them all, you know, even if we're going along here, we've got R2 here, 6172, unfilled gap here. If we're going along here, we've got S1, 6058, then the pivot line. So it's just good to be a little bit careful when the market is trending like this and putting in small movement days. So is there anywhere else where I'd be interested today? And what I'll do is I'll update you if the market starts to break these zones this morning. But right now, that's the main zones I'm interested in. Good for reversals, and if we start breaking through and returning, good for continuation also. So basically the main message, until something starts happening, we're just trading it like a range. We have broken out, but we've not really gone anywhere. The market is starting now to look a little bit weak. I'd really like to see a strong push today if we are going to continue with the bullish sentiment. If we get more tails from today, I'd start to be biased for the market falling back down again. Okay, so we are at 4:45. The FTSE is now closed for the day. First thing we can see is we have had a strong bullish day today. This is what we were looking for. This is what I said earlier in the video. We were looking for the bulls to step in today to dispel this weakness that we've seen since the market broke the trend channel, the top of the trend channel. We've seen that today. It being the first of the month, it was a good day for it to happen. So on the 5-minute time frame, let's go over what happened today. We had the rally early in the morning. You can see it has broken through both of these areas of support and resistance very convincingly. There's very little slowdown. When the market breaks through, what happens? It returns to these exact same areas, and this is resistance becoming support. The market returns to these areas as support, and what happens for the rest of the day? The market uses these zones as support, and we get lots of very nice buy opportunities. Just going to highlight them for you. You can actually see here we have an engulfing candle which takes you straight into the close of the market, a bullish run, and in after hours trading we are still pushing higher. So it's been a strong day today, strong bullish day. For me, I took one trade today. I got my subscribers long also this morning. We caught the bullish run. Let me just bring up my window. As we can see, £510.30 today. So I made the 1%. It was a nice trading day, and there were lots more opportunities later in the day for potential buy opportunities. Okay, so I'm going to leave the address for the training website on the video. If you are interested in the training site, just go over to the website address, decisivetrading.usefedora.com. And you don't need to email me for information. All the information is contained on that website. And also, if you are learning how to trade, please do subscribe to Decisive Trading. I'm back to doing the review videos now, so there should be one each week. Okay, I'm James Orr, and thank you.